It's GCNdex, and this week we navigate the muddled waters of Konami's soccer titles. International Superstar Soccer 2 was a Europe-only release for the GameCube on May 3rd, 2002. However, this isn't the first time the title was released. It was originally put out for the PS2 back in June of 2000 as GCO World Soccer 2001. Now, you might be thinking, hey, didn't we talk about a little game called GCO World Soccer 2002 back in episode 38? I'm getting sorta confused here. Well, fear not, my friend, because here's a poorly made chart to lay it all out for us. GCO World Soccer 2001 was released for the PS2 in June 2000, then GCO World Soccer 2002 was released for the GCN and other platforms in March of 2001, and then Juice 2001 was released in Europe as International Superstar Soccer 2 for the GameCube in May of 2002, which is where we find ourselves today. To push it even further, Juice 2002 was localized to Europe as International Superstar Soccer 3 in May of 2003, but since that's the same as Juice 2002, I'm not going to retry the same content for a new video. Whew, let's continue. ISS2 sticks pretty close to the formula set by its predecessors, but it gives you more control over your play options than other soccer games thus far. By default, it's frustratingly automated, with the CPU taking control of player switching and directional controls. But by adjusting some of the menus, you can take back the reins and actually run through the field like you're supposed to. This makes it a heck of a lot easier to control than GCO World Soccer 2002, but I'm gonna go ahead and chalk that up to my inability to navigate the Japanese menus last time. For the most part, this seems fun, but it's a bit more rudimentary than the next entry in the series was. It's pretty strange to describe it as such due to the strange and out-of-order way of covering the games, but the graphics are nearly there, the physics are basically the same, and the gameplay is pretty much identical. Character creation is definitely watered down compared to what it will become in the next entry. Right now, it's barely even there. But there is a huge amount of teams to play as and unlock. Depending on who you take through the International Cup, you can unlock 9 additional Legacy and All-Star team lineups. There wasn't a whole ton of groundbreaking going on with International Superstar Soccer 2. It was the lesser loved of Konami's soccer titles, second to Pro Evolution, and it didn't stand out that much from the other soccer titles on the GameCube. The most notable things about it were probably the crazy release schedule of the franchise and its exclusivity to Europe. Konami would move on pretty quickly to Pro Evolution, before becoming a large pachinko company.
That is it for this week's episode of GCNdex. If you enjoy the videos every week, consider backing us on Patreon. Even $1 a month will do a lot to support the project and help improve the experience. It's entirely up to you. Either way, please continue to show your support by subscribing, sharing, following along on Twitter at GCNdex and at GCNdex.com. Thank you so much for watching.
Tune in next time when we go ape with ZooCube.